The U.S. judges ordered former President Donald Trump and his children to testify in New York City's civil investigation into their family company. Judge in Durham ruled that Trump and his two eldest children, Ivanka and Donald Trump Jr., must comply with subpoenas and answer questions under oath. Judge in Durham said Trump and his two children must sit for a deposition within 21 days. New York Attorney General Letitia James issued the subpoenas in December. Last month, she announced that her almost three-year investigation into Trump's company had uncovered evidence of possible fraudulent conduct. Reacting to the ruling, Trump issued a statement calling the accusations against his company false and accused James of a political agenda in targeting him and his family. The Chinese yuan remained as the fourth most popular currency for global payments in January. The currency took a share of 3.2%, ranking behind the U.S. dollar, the euro, and the pound. The value of yuan payments increased by nearly 11% compared to December, and it overtook Japan's yuan as the fourth most active currency in the world. And that's the news. I'm Shane Bogart.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Pop News, the pop music trivia show of your favorite stars. And as always, we scour the internet and find less-known facts about some of the big names, legends, megastars, or what I always say, some cool facts on the international and national stages going on. Let's see if you know as much as you think you know about your favorite stars in music. I'm TJ Reed, and of course I got my girl Yunchi with me in the studio.
What's up, everybody? It's Yunchi here.
Always a pleasure, man. Who you got for us today?
So I've got this musician that I don't particularly enjoy his music. I think the lyrics from a lot of his songs are overly simple.
Overly simple.
Okay.
Wow, so you're saying any Joe Schmo can write his music, huh?
What's a Joe Schmo?
That means any moron with a pen can write it.
That's probably one way to put it. But I know for a fact there are many Chinese musicians who like to do cover songs from this musician.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's popular among the band players.
All right. So he's got definitely a lot of credibility. I'm interested in hearing what your ideal, your notion is of overly simple. And I most definitely have somebody, a legend that I would like to introduce today, somebody who's had a profound, I guess you could say, influence on me. Growing up listening to this person's music made me feel like I wanted to be a singer as well. And just his style, his harmony, and yeah, his life behind the mic and outside of the mic has been an inspiration for a lot of people. So I'm super excited to on this individual. But before we get started, guys, just a quick disclaimer. Even if what we find is internet-based, so this is our hold harmless clause. These things are always changing, and some of the sites may be a little outdated, so we'll do our best to reference the sites where we got from. And if anything is wrong, or if there's anyone that wants to give a fact check, please shoot us a message, and we would love to hear from you. Everything you need to know about your favorite music celebs, you'll find out on Pop News. Trivia music show of your favorite pop stars. All right. So now that that's done, let's get to it. So, livemusic.com.
That sounds pretty rock.
Yes. This artist is a child prodigy, having shown an interest in music at a young age. He was a musician teaching himself to play multiple instruments. Instruments that he started playing, he's notable for playing the piano and also the harmonica and also the drums.
No, harmonica. That sounds like a blues musician to me.
Yeah, a fusion of such. And
Styles.
he signed to Motown Records, a huge record label. He signed a lot of the big names back in the day. and at the age of 11 years old. So that he's really, really young.
Oh, he already signed the contract at the age of
At 11 years old to Motown Records. He was found by somebody from a soul band called The Miracles.
Isn't it illegal? Doesn't matter if it's a musician or just a labor janitor at McDonald's.
I think from established companies outside the world of music, yeah, there's laws against that. But in the world of music, it's different because you have a lot of child stars. But yeah, I can understand that sentiment. Like, is this? Wait a minute, is that even legal to put this
I know.
guy in the studio?
It's probably illegal in the industry of creative works because there are plenty movies that have like very famous children characters.
Right.
Like there's the movie of that little boy in the home and defending himself, and they have made like a couple of franchises.
Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, my personal favorite. I love that movie. He was hilarious.
Yeah, the translation in Chinese 小鬼当家, a little boy keeping the home, sort of.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I love these name changes. It just makes it gives it a whole new meaning.
More direct.
But yes, 11 years old, he signed to a record label, and he was the youngest solo artist to have a #1 song in history. So his first album was actually a tribute to, it was titled A Tribute to Uncle Ray. And I'm sure you can guess who Uncle Ray is.
Young Charles?
Yeah, he performed pretty much cover songs. So his favorite cover songs of Ray Charles. In 51 years, no one has come close to the record. This artist achieved when he was only 13 years old. His song, Fingertips, reached #1 on the Billboard Top 100, making him the youngest artist to do so. 13 years old. I saw that performance, and it was pretty incredible. When he was on stage, he started with the drums, the harmonica, and he was singing, and it was just like incredible. I mean, this person was put here. This person was born for music, definitely. And also, for sure, the track simultaneously became the #1 R&B song in the country, which was also a first at that time. So, child prodigy, moving on. So let's go on to number 2. And this is from Music in Minnesota, artist info database. In 1973, this is actually kind of a big fact for people who are fans of this individual. He was actually involved in a horrific car accident that left him temporarily without his sense of smell and taste. And he was in a coma for a few days.
Really?
Yeah.
A car accident that will take your sense of smell and taste away.
Yeah. So I would imagine he probably did his face really bad. He was in a
There's
coma.
probably a certain section in your brain that was damaged.
I think so. And so, but he eventually got it back, but it took, it was sometime within a year. So I mean, imagine not being able to taste or smell.
I know, I've heard people complaining during, those who caught COVID.
Yeah.
And some of them, actually, a large proportion of them, I can taste.
Oh, right. I've heard a little bit about that, and that would just be not being able to taste things or even
For me as well.
yeah, I guess it's pretty universal, right?
Every people loves food.
Yeah, your senses are a irreplaceable thing, and if you are missing one, they say that the others get stronger. And so, and the reason I bring that up is because going on a little bit more about this fact, during a rehearsal for the Ed Sullivan Show, which is a popular show back in the 60s, a 30-piece orchestra was playing a song that this artist was going to perform that night. And he stopped the musicians and told the conductor that one of the saxophones had to run.
I totally get it. So by losing his sense of smell and taste, he got a stronger sense in listening.
Well, yes, so he was right in the fact that the sax man had a half a tone lower than everyone else, and the conductor couldn't even hear it himself. Wow. So just, again, lacking a sense or two makes others very, very
God
strong.
always closes the door and opens something for you.
Yes. Tell when other people are not getting it right, hitting the note right? All right, we're going to go on to fact number 3, and this is also from musicinminnesota.com. This artist sang a lot of duets throughout his career, and this included Paul McCartney from the Beatles. I'm imagining that song right now. One of my personal favorites. I can sing it right right now because you would know it and you would know who the artist is. He sang with Michael Jackson, and I know that song as well. Whitney Houston, and of course a lot more. And that list goes on a little bit more. Diana Ross, Smokey Robinson, and Marvin Gaye. And because he's such a good friend to a lot of these artists, he even sang at their funerals. And so when Michael Jackson passed away, and Whitney Houston, he sang at their funerals as well. So
Really close friends.
really close friends. And here's another cool fact: he was pivotal with others who advocated for Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday to be declared a national holiday in the U.S. So he made a song called "Happy Birthday," which is a really
That song was created by him. The pop version.
well, yeah, he's got his own version of it.
Adapted.
Right. And so when he released that song shortly after, that actually came into play. So
But is that version any way different from the
yes, it's very different.
traditional version?
Happy birthday, the one that we always say.
Yeah,
it's completely different.
But how does it sound like?
It's different. Yeah, it's very different from the Happy Birthday that we're used to. I wish I could attempt to sing that, but I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. Put it that way.
Good call.
All right, we're going to move on a little bit more about this fact. In addition to the song, he was instrumental in organizing the Rally for Peace conference in 1981. And in 2 years, it was approved. So I'm sure you could probably hear a little bit that this musician is not only about music. It seems like he's a little bit of an advocate of other things. Right. So let's go on. We're going to move on to fact number 4. This is according to the Star Tribune. This artist is a vegan. And of course, this stands out to me because that's kind of the direction that I'm going in. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it.
Is your role model?
Well, I mean, I wish I had it like this guy. He apparently travels with his own chef. So, I mean, it's a lot easier to be a vegan if you have a chef. That's just gotta be good. Pretty much. So, yeah, I'm not on that level yet. But also, speaking of advocacy, he has also been involved in many organizations that are focused on bringing awareness about social issues. So all of these different things are, he's an advocate of trying to, I guess, get people to be more sensitive to it and learn more about it.
Right, sounds like a very hardcore activist.
But yeah, he was in the song "We Are the World." He was one of the many stars that.
But how many stars were there?
Oh man, I don't even know.
Over 20?
It's not really
very helpful.
It's not really a clue. Don't worry. The last fact will help you out a lot. And he was also named United Nations Messenger of Peace in 2009 for his advocacy on making services for the blind and people with disabilities and things of that nature. So, yeah, huge philanthropist, humanitarian, and we're going to go on to, I guess, what you would refer to as the spoon-feeding fact. This is the one where you probably know who this person is, and if you don't, I'm all yours. Okay, so this is according to an article from CNN and also Essence magazine. This artist, many people believe that he was born blind, but he wasn't. He was actually born prematurely, and doctors believe that he was blinded when he was accidentally given too much oxygen in his incubator. So that's unfortunate. So I guess the combination of being born premature and also the oxygen so at a really young age, he wasn't unable to see.
But he was able to see in his later years of life.
No, was he? He was not. Right. Also, again, we just spoke on his public activities and his, I guess you could say, humanitarian efforts. He was a little bit political, too. He was not a fan of former President Donald Trump.
Actually, a lot of people.
Right?
The list goes on.
A lot of people share that sentiment. And he said, quote, and this is according to the Essence magazine, that it's a bad day when I can see the year 2020 vision. So he was speaking about the president there, and he also said voting for him is like asking me to drive. So he made his stance quite clear against the presidency and some of what was going on during the time frame. A lot of racial injustice was up, and not just racial injustice, but just a lot of things happening during that tenure. He made his voice clear, and he also made his stance clear against the white supremacy movement of the apartheid in South Africa. And he released some songs to combat that, and they retaliated by banning his music in South Africa. But he's a big name in the world of music. I wish I had a song that I could demonstrate for you to kind of give you a hint, but I'm not sure if you would know.
Yeah, that doesn't really ring that much bell to me. And I always remember the musicians by the music,
By their music, right? And if I gave facts of the songs, but because his songs are so big, his albums are so big, and this is, a trivia not only for you, is for listeners out there who are fans of this artist's work.
Yeah.
If I give one single, it would hit a big giveaway because this artist is so big. So I'm trying to make this as challenging as possible, but he does have one song that's close to my heart. And it's just that I'm going to try to... Go for it. Go for it. If it's magic, then why can't it be like the galaxy. Yeah.
Wow, that was very gentle singing.
But again, for the fans out there, this is a really popular song, and I know for people who know who this artist is, it's like, okay, which I'm not going to do. So, with all that I've given you about this artist, who would you say?
I have to say, I don't have any clue for this musician today. So why don't you again? Said you.
No clue, huh? If you had to guess, no names at all, huh?
Yeah, a blind musician. No idea.
Today's a really good episode for you. All right, so the musician that I have for you today is none other than the one and only Stevie Wonder.
Is that him?
That's him.
I didn't know Stevie Wonder is blind.
You didn't know Stevie Wonder was blind. Beautiful folks, I can't believe you just said that. And that's one other thing that we offer on this show. I mean, it's a little bit of a learning tool. A lot of people from different cultures, different places. Stevie Wonder has spanned more than 50 years.
That's really long.
And he's been honored with many accolades, and I don't have enough time on the show to go over all of them. But there are awards that related to his music and some of it relates to what he does outside of the world of music. His music was recognized, nominated for like 74. So, I mean, he's got a lot. He's really recognized, and only a few people has gotten, I think 3 people has gotten more Grammys than he has. So he received a Lifetime Achievement Award, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Presidential Medal of Freedom Award in 2015, and Barack Obama awarded that for him. So yeah, he's a big name in music, and again, his songs are part of my heart. I love it. How so? Because of the lyrics. Because of the lyrics, the melody. He had this synthesizing sound that he kind of made popular back in the day. The harmonica, when he plays it, is just phenomenal. I think whenever I hear the harmonica, I think of this musician.
So what 2 things do you have?
Well, I wish there were a lot more. Of course, I always. Yeah, there you go.
I did a cover of this song for a girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why she's your girlfriend now, right?
No, that was for one of the anniversary.
Okay. Different girlfriend. She broke with you already?
No, the same one. We're still together. Right. The other song that I know is a funky song. I tried to do a cover of this one in UK.
What? Okay.
We chose play that funky song. This one is very superstitious.
Superstitious.
Running on the wall.
You believe in things you don't understand what you suffer. Yeah. That's a good song.
We have that in our...
We absolutely...